What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It's another day. Another day. Let me let me get this shared up real quick. What I gotta do here? Okay. 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 Yesterday was just yesterday. What's up, Don? I don't know how I feel about today's slate. I didn't feel like streaming today, but here we are. Uh, didn't feel like streaming today, but like I said, here we are, bro. Ah, let me come over here. Take a quick look at the injury news and stuff. Nothing spectacular. Man, I don't know, man. Is it me or did Prize Picks not do any whatever you call that shit? I don't know. That's crazy. But um mm, mm. We got what, 7 games? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, right? Okay. Um hmm. And then it's Taco Tuesday for over here, right? So you need a SCP for that Lakers game. That game gonna be. I ain't even thinking about that game, man. Everybody gonna watch it though, but we'll see. I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know. I don't. I don't. I haven't looked at it either though, but I was planning on live betting it. Uh, the way the Lakers been playing, they've been playing really good, man. And I don't know. I don't know who's gonna be in and out, shit like that, man. Uh, I think it's gonna be a lot of rebounds, loose rebounds and stuff to be go around. So that's something you could look at for the people that's gonna be out there though. But I was looking over a few things, man. Um, um, this Boston game. I didn't put anything to the side for this Boston game. I don't think it's probably going to be just about like what you see, what you get. We got over under 226 in this spot. I do want to take a look at the team totals and see what the deal is, right? Take a look at the team totals here. Um, home team Toronto 107 and a half and 118 and a half. right, for the away team, right? So the Boston Celtics. So the team totals are pretty hefty there. I want to say last time these two teams played, I think um, Toronto won a game. Historically, I think RJ Barrett looked like he'd be having some pretty good games versus this team, but that still don't move a lot for me. Um, they'll be without uh, they'll be without they will be without what's that boy name? Drew Holiday. Lately I've been playing the assist prop for Derek White. He's hit this number in 5 of his last 10 games. He's been playing some ball, man. Been playing pretty good. See a lot of green here and there. Um, from a matchup standpoint, I like his matchup, right? Quickly, I don't know who's they're gonna put on him, but whoever quickly is guarding is gonna be barbecue chicken. So it is what it is, right? Derek White, you got Jalen Brown. I don't think I'm gonna be doing like any type of, I don't know, maybe live bet situation. I can see instances where I could do a leg, but I know that's what they do, right? I was looking at something like even if I was looking for plus money, you could get quickly for two threes, Tatum for two threes, and Derek White for two threes. You can get that at a minus 104. So that's something that I like. I didn't even. If you want to get the plus money, you can drop in 1 3 or something like that for Kristaps Porzingis, and bam, you in plus money land, or two, right? So, that's the way I'm trying to attack this game. I could even go 2 and 2 for Kristaps and quickly, and that's plus money. So, it's mathematics all the way around. Not gonna wreck my brain with this game. I'm gonna live bet it and stuff like that, but uh, it is what it is. Dwayne, what's up, man? I haven't seen your name pop up in a long time, or I don't recall. But thanks for sliding, bro. Thanks for sliding. But you probably I don't know if you watch every day. I don't know, or my memory is shot. But like I say, man, it's what you see is what you get here. You know, now do I have interest in things like do I have interest in something like yeah, something like Scotty Barnes, maybe his rebounds or maybe his rebounds and assists. We getting it at a discounted number right now. I know last time these two teams played, he probably had like 9 rebounds or something, 9 assists. But okay, I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you one thing. I'll tell you. Scotty Barnes. If you're gonna bet something here, do something here, man. Just stick to the highest usage players, man. Don't be venturing off. Don't be venturing off. Uh, me, it'd probably be Emmanuel Quickly, Scotty Barnes, and Barrett. And then the starting five from the Toronto Celtics game. From the Celtics side, they just who they are. You know what I'm saying? Jason Tatum's been on one. You don't know whether he's going to go for the double double, the low double double, the triple double, or whatever the case may be. But you got to look at it, man, from an NBA standpoint. Uh, from an NBA standpoint, look at the team, man. They got a pretty nice team. Sometimes Jason Tatum don't need to do that. And gearing up for the playoffs and stuff like that, you want to get everybody in rhythm, right? So, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't playing for averages and stuff like that, you playing for that ring. You want everybody to be on point. Same thing like looking at like Joker, right? He's trying to get everybody involved right now. You know what I'm saying? Guys are not on restrictions right now. It seems like everybody in that Denver team is healthy. I just had to ask myself like, why is he not being aggressive and things of that nature? Because he got guys that are healthy right now and they trying to get acclimated, right? So that's some of the things that Jason Tatum is probably out there doing right now. So it is what it is. You say Love Barrett rebounds, also Zion points and assists. Okay, I can talk over that. I think I think so. Poto only played like 15 minutes last game. I don't even know if he plays this game. If he does, then I don't know. Right? Only played 15 minutes. So, that's something. And then I think who starts? What? Maybe Horford starts enters the starting lineup there's no when there's no Drew Holiday. So that's something to keep in mind, right? Good morning. Hooked once again by Sleeper. They had Claxton at 2 blocks, then took one away. Ooh, that's brutal, man. That's brutal. Claxton, boy, he ticked me off big time yesterday. And it was a few. Is Prospects rebooting people because it was a lot of injuries yesterday that didn't get rebooted. Man, I had a 5 out of 6, and it didn't get with Yabusele on there. He didn't get rebooted. What's up with that? I mean, it is what it is, though. I don't. It is what it is. So rebounds and assists for Tatum look okay, and I couldn't talk you off the Scotty Barnes rebounds and assists either. At 12.5, we getting like a discount, like at least one knocked off. The assist for Emmanuel Quickly very well could be in play. Peyton Pritchard will be in play, right? So I will, all these guys are in play, right? So like I told you, me personally, um, just getting to like a 3 point lay or something like that and getting out the way. I mean, like I said, you can get two for Tatum, two for White, two for Pritchard. That's a minus 129. Or you can add in two for Tatum, two for White, two for Quickly. You can even add in, or you can take Quickly down and just take two apiece from all those guys, Tatum, White, and Kristaps, and be done with it. You could also add in two for Pritchard. I'm just looking for something like something, right? I mean, you can go White, Pritchard quickly and get plus money. It's a lot of ways that you can get plus money in that combination, right? So, this is a 3 point shooting league. It's a 3 point shooting team. You should be able to do that. Not saying any of them combinations gonna hit, but at the end of the day, they hit more than often than not. So I'll be looking at bankroll builders and stuff like that. I wish I wasn't at work last night. Minnesota comeback win versus was epic. Yeah, Dex and I read. Now I seen somebody drop 100 on them when they was down at plus 3,000. That got them about 3,000, 3,100, something like that. Historically, numbers here. Um, RJ Barrett has played good versus this team historically, but I can look at Boston versus Boston. Um, he's looked good, man. He's his points prop, 7 of his nine games. A lot of these games go back probably to some Nick days and stuff like that, but it is what it is. His rebounds 5 of 9. The threes is 5 of 9. This threes are at 1.5. I couldn't talk anybody off of a 1.5 prop. So that's that. That's that, right? So it is what it is. It is what it is, right? Let me see, January 15th. Um, like I said, I think what was that, January 15th? They did win that game. Scotty had 9 assists, 3 rebounds, no quickly. So it's a lot of moving parts, man. You can filter things without quickly. You can figure you can filter things without Jacoperto and things like that. I did run across the numbers that let me see. Jacoperto had 16 to 11 last game versus them. But like I said, Jacoperto came back that first game yesterday. Wait a minute. I thought Jacoperto played last game. Mm, I must have seen. I must be wrong. Let me see. Toronto, Poto. Oh no, I'm tripping. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I am sorry. So I got to go back now. I got to go back because I was thinking Jacoperto. So what were they saying? Maybe Poto might play today. He's questionable. Mm, he's questionable. So keep an eye out on him, right? Because I was looking at some numbers here. Now I was looking at some numbers here that kind of stood out to me, but I don't know how much you want to take into consideration. But um, we can go this season. We can go this season uh, for quickly without Podol. It's a few games, but he looked pretty good, right? Um, 4-6 to his points line, uh, 4-6 to his three line, pretty much this month, right? Rebound line looked okay. Uh, assist line was okay, and some of his combos, right? So without any absence of Poto, I mean, yeah, he's been looking okay, right? Averaging 18 points, averaging 3.3 threes and 4.6. I mean, he's five rebounds, right? His rebounds sitting at 3.5. Okay, so that's something that you can look at there. Um, um, they got him in the lineup, but we'll see if he plays, right? And I don't know how many minutes he plays. I do want to take a look at I would if Jacoperto plays, I definitely want to look at Chris Tap threes. Uh, I definitely want to look at it. Al Horford, right? So Tatum, yeah, Al Horford would probably get the start. So let me see something. Without Drew Holiday, Al Horford, without Drew Holiday. So we must don't have lines out for Al Horford, but rebounds, averaging 6, last 10 games, averaging 10 points. So we don't have Horford numbers out. I guess not. Who's gonna get the start? Horford or Derek White? I mean, or Peyton Pritchard or Hauser? They got a Hauser up there. Hauser gonna get the start? Mm, we'll see. But like I said, 3 points. 3 points. I'll be taking the threes here. I'll be looking at threes for sure. Right? Spent a lot of time on that. I'm already up 15 minutes. Um, the Cleveland Cavaliers Orlando Magic game. Not my favorite game here. 22, and a half over under in this one. Uh, and I probably don't want to spend a lot of time here, but um, small forwards, right? Small forwards. Let me see. Was that it? No, no. Let's go to Doink and see if I have anything set to the side because I have things set to the side here. Now, Horford out. Get out of here. You must have just came out. Oh my God, damn. No wonder his lines wasn't up there because I was just looking at his lines. Or am I just, or did I just not even fucking know that? That's what that was. I just didn't even know that. So, mm, damn, Horford out. Horford told was listed as questionable for Tuesday's game. He questionable. Tuesday is the first leg of a back-to-back. Who they played? Who they play next game? Who they play tomorrow? Detroit. Yeah, I can see instances where he could be out today, and then save him to face Duran tomorrow. So once we get that news, we'll see. Damn, Cornette out too. Cornette out too. Yeah, he'll play tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Cornette out too. Tillman, how long Tillman been out or questionable? Mm, Tillman been down. Tillman probably on his way back. Tater played a little bit. So, how has Porzingis? Okay, so these guys gonna be vulnerable rebounding the ball. Porzingis don't rebound that well, if you ask me. Okay, so we wind that back. Uh, Tatum, his rebounds. Okay, Tatum gonna have to rebound that ball. Or this. So I'm gonna like yeah, Kayla as a backup. I'm probably gonna end up liking this one. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put a lean on that. Uh, Let me go back here, and I want to see who's gonna be playing center, right? Um, I mean, if Poto plays or whatever, but it should be a lot of more loose rebounds to go along without Horford, without so rebounds. Damn. Mm, mm, mm. So lately, let me see. Last 10 games. RJ Barrett is. So who'd you say? Horford out. Okay, Barrett rebounds. So you was already on that then, Dwayne. Okay, Dwayne was already on that. So yeah, got to put that over there as a lean there. I'm gonna have to put that over there as a lean. And I really want to look at the rebounds and assists for Scotty Barnes for sure, right? Couldn't talk off his rebounds. He's 5 of 10 to this number. The assists for him has been kind of down, right? You're gonna get plus money on this 5.5. But rebounds plus assist prop for him. I tell you, he's 5 of 10 to this number. If there's no Podal, then I'm probably gonna have to look at that, right? And also, yeah, even if he does play, for sure. Even if he does play, he's gonna be on restrictions. You're right. Tatum, 18 and a half points is the taco on Prize Picks. Okay, Tatum, 18 and a half points. I couldn't talk you off of that. Only thing I don't like about this game and where things can shake out is Um, truth be told, these teams they pace is not that up, right? Their pace might be up a little bit more while quickly's in the lineup. So I'm seeing right now, Toronto around about 15 ish, and then Boston definitely they down here around 26. But Boston can adjust to any type of pace. That's one thing about them. They're pretty versatile, and with those guys out, probably will push the pace a little bit more. So don't be surprised if I don't know, man. Don't be surprised if don't be surprised if man, don't be surprised if these motherfuckers catch these boys on a sleepy spot right here. Let me see. What's the spread? 11. He said this game is tricky. Hey, look, don't be surprised if they catch these motherfuckers on a sleepy spot because all they gotta do is have them. They got a core three, right? They got a core three. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised. I won't bet it. I mean, I'll make a mental note of it and keep the on a live betting situation type shit. But I don't think. Let's see. I know quickly didn't play that game. Let me see. So look like a Raps money line or nothing, don't it, man? Like a Rap money line or fade. So look, they played twice with Scotty Barnes here. Now we know they won this second game. What's the score to this December New Year's Eve game? Boston beat the living daylights out of them. Where were they? In Boston. Who played? Um, Nobody but Scotty Barnes, Kelly O. Like, okay, no, none of them, right? Well, Scotty Barnes, Kelly O. I can't say nothing, man. It was a regular. It was a game. They busted them up. Matter of fact, who played on the Boston side? Pritchard, five threes. Holiday, four threes. Tatum, four threes. White, three threes. Damn, they stretched out on their ass. Okay. Horford has six boards, but no threes. Well, okay, what about the game that Boston, I mean, they beat Boston? Porzingis played, Pritchard played. Both of them had four threes. Tatum had three threes. White had one three. Horford hit two threes. Jalen Brown hit one three. He was one for one. They were full strength. They were full strength, and Quickly didn't play. R.J. Barrett played. Scotty Barnes played. Jakob Pertl played. Had 16 and 11. Chris Boucher had nine boards. R.J. Barrett had 10 and 8. Scotty Barnes had 9 and 3. Okay, so what I will say here, with all those loopholes and things like that, um, I think, I think, I think, I think, I think, I think Quickly enters the chat too, right? On the assist side here, his and the rebounds, right? So his rebounds sitting at 3.5. Uh, let me see. His rebound sitting at 3.5. I already put this over there, I think, right? His rebound sitting at 3.5, and his three pointers at 2.5 is. But this is without Jacoperto too, though. This is a filter that I had. I was looking up. These are numbers without Jacoperto, right? This season. So I could take that off too. That's just to show you guys that. But um, lately though, I mean, for minutes equal opportunity, bro. I couldn't talk you off anything. If they can find a way to keep this game close, I think that his rebounds and or assists, man, could be in play here. I ain't even gonna lie, his assists could be in play. Numbers don't support it or nothing like that, but when you missing multiple people like that, I could see instances where he can, his numbers could be in play. I was looking at, Horford. I mean, not Horford. That assist prop at 5.5 at plus money for Scotty Barnes. I was looking at that too, but I don't know, right? So one thing I would say though, the rebounds plus assists for Scotty Barnes was probably going to be in play as well. I probably would take the rebounds and assists um, over the assists, maybe, right? Just considering who these guys got, right, on the other side. So Jason Tatum's definitely into in consideration. Damn. Okay. Okay. Porzingis, what's his rebound prop? 7.5. His rebound prop is in consideration too, right? The Knicks, he got 7. 4 versus Philly. Hmm. Horford played that game versus the Knicks, didn't he? Yeah, he did. Horford did play that game versus the Knicks. Dom, he coming at you, man. Know you want to cook something. Yeah, Horford did play that game. He played 25 minutes. He had 3 rebounds. Just gonna see, man. So if with Porzingis out there, and especially if somebody like Poto played, then I'm definitely gonna have to like Porzingis rebounds. But Porzingis rebounds, I think you're gonna have to like his rebounds anyway. Sometimes it might be the right play. They're gonna give you 7.5 rebounds for plus 102. With with the bigs hurt like that, and then Jason Tatum, he's in a nice rebound spot, double spot, whatever the case may be. You probably get a better number for his 10 rebounds than a double double at minus 115, but you could probably get the double double for I mean the 10 rebounds for good plus money, plus 118. Assists for Jason Tatum, 10 assists at plus 400, and then the triple double for him, uh, plus 750. So it is what it is when that situation there. This game's starting to look like a good same game parlay atmosphere. I didn't know a few things, so uh, I don't know if I would want Poto in or out, but it's starting to look like a good same game parlay atmosphere. If I'm looking for threes, it probably would be only guys I probably would be looking at would probably be on the on the on the Boston side, and then I would probably look at raw points for the Boston guys. Now I would look at quickly for threes if you wanted to. I think you can look at quickly for threes because the way I could look at, like I said, the previous game, we took his 2.5 threes. I would look at quickly for threes and assists, right? Um, because I mean, I know he's gonna take his shots, but you got guys like R.J. Barrett who can score on other than threes, right? You got Scotty Barnes who can score other ways than threes. So I think you look at you can look at quickly for threes there, right? So and you're gonna get plus money on quickly threes. He's been in the groove lately, and I've been. That's what I like to do. I like to catch these numbers early, and I don't feel so bad if I've been playing them every day, right? So the 1.5 threes for Grady Dick, Grady rather, whatever. But the Pritchard 2.5 threes definitely in play as well, right? Let me see something. Pritchard, and um, this backcourt. I mean, like I said, like guys like Derek White. I know he got good help defense and stuff like that, but I'm not a big fan of his own ball defense, right? I know that Derek White can cut the line and get in the passing lanes and stuff like that, but I'm not a fan of his. Damn, look at the hit rate for the rebounds for Peyton Pritchard, 3.5. Mm, rebounds. Toronto, top 10 and giving her rebounds. Mm. I'll take a look at that. I'll add that over that. What about versus Toronto? He's 5 and 9 to his 3-point prop. Mm. Sam Hauser. Mm. Hauser's points prop is at 9.5. That's interesting. I'm gonna like Hauser's point prop, and then Grady should be in play too. But what do I have to the side here? This game didn't turn to a same game parlay atmosphere for me. I like Derek White. I do. He's over his 3-point line at 2.5 and 8 of 10. That's a parlay piece. Toronto, Toronto guards are over this number 14.5 and 8 of 10 here. I think you got to look at Jalen Brown. So yeah, I like this game here. All right, I think you got to look at Jalen Brown. Um, let's go without Holiday and Horford. So Jalen Brown threes, man. Straight up, man. I'm putting that over there. 1.5. I'm putting that over there. 1.5. I got to take that. I'm going to take that rather. Mm. Averaging 19 shots this year. What's that? 36. 18 shots this year. Mm. Over here, field goal attempts. Let's put it at field goal attempts versus this position. Let's put it at more than 17. When they taking more than 17 shots versus this defense last 10 games. The 3 point they over the 3 point line in 10 straight, 10 straight, 10 straight, right? This 1.5 and 10 straight games. Uh, mm, okay. All right then. Let me look at this season here. Let me see something. Okay, that's this season right here. This is this season. Without Drew Holiday. Without Drew Holiday, this season, he's over his threes in 7 of 9. He's over his points in 8 of 9. That's Jalen Brown this season. His assist prop, 5 of 9. And he looks good from his points and assists, points plus rebound. Rebounds and assists around 50%, but PRAs 8 of 9. Points plus rebounds 8 of 9. Points plus assists 8 of 9. Everything that got to do with his points, everything that's got to do with his points is he's over. Without Drew Holiday this season, he's over. In these games this season, this is Jalen is over 8 of 9. Yeah, points and assists, points and rebounds, uh, PRAs. I can look at versus Toronto. One game this year versus Toronto. He's over every all on November 16th. He went over all this here. Points and assists, points plus rebounds, rebounds and assists, PRAs. That was without Drew Holiday versus this team. And he hit his two threes, and he hit his points, and he hit his rebound. And he hit his rebounds too. So I'm gonna keep it moving, man. These filters can have your ass here all day. I wanted to try to get out of here at about 12, before 12:10 or something like that, right? But let me see something here. Without Horford and Drew Holiday, let's just take a look at some of these hit rates without those two guys, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. Let me pump y'all head up a little bit. Okay, this year. So this hasn't happened this year, right? For Jason Tatum. How about just Drew Holiday off the floor? No, 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 no. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. Drew Holiday and Horford on this season. How many games? 2 games this season. Okay. How about without Drew Holiday? 6 of 10 to his rebounds, and he got 5 double doubles. Okay, without Horford. I think his rebound rate goes up higher with Horford out. 7 of 12 to the rebound line. without Horford. 7 to 12 to the rebound line. Uh, 6 of 12. Um, 50% to the assist prop there. And he's pretty much scattered around when it comes to the combos, right? His combos are pretty high too, though, you know? So numbers have definitely fluctuated throughout the season. His numbers are pretty high. What else we got here? I ain't even gonna look into too much here. It's gonna be the same game, probably atmosphere. Nothing has really changed as far as those 3 pointers and stuff like that. But guys like it looks like I'm gonna be taking Jalen Brown 1.5 threes and shit like that, bro. 1.5 threes. This right here, 2.5, will definitely go into a parlay piece. Uh, the 2.5 of Chris Stops, that would be a straight play for me, but the 1.5 definitely we can go into a parlay piece. I look like I'll be doing all three for these guys, man. Straight up. I mean, look like I would go what? Uh, I would probably go what? Two for Chris Stops, um, three for Tatum, three for White. I can go two for Jalen Brown, one or two for Jalen Brown. Just let's say for these sakes, we go two for Jalen Brown. That'll get you a plus 500 without putting anybody into this one here. And you could definitely add like two threes for quickly in there. Um, yeah, you can add two threes for Peyton Pritchard too, and you know that'll get you a plus 1,000. And it can very well hit, right? But you know, but those are some candidates that you can mix and match to get to plus money. Damn, we've been on this game for a long time. Cleveland Cavaliers, Orlando Magic's here. Not my favorite game. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Keeping an eye out for the injury news for Darius Garland. That's where I'm at with this situation. I don't feel like I have to bet anything in this one here. So I mean, we'll see, right? Um, I've seen historically. Um, appreciate it, Ed. What up? Back to the rebounds and assists for me, wagon. Appreciate it, Ed. Appreciate the $2 super chat. I can't thank you guys enough, right? Can't thank you guys enough, man. I love that. Um, Get me motivated a little bit because I was not motivated earlier, right? It's two games that I haven't even looked at on this slate here. But long story short, we're gonna see who's gonna start center for Orlando, right? Um, I mean, we can look at some historic numbers, but like I said, not my favorite game. Um, um, what's the name? He gets a little bit more sexier if Darius Garland is out, right? But not my favorite spot here. Not my favorite game here. Um, Friends is an interesting play, right? Um, could be an interesting play, especially to start things off. But I could just filter this versus Orlando. There's a couple guys that I was looking at though. Darius Garland would be one that I wouldn't mind, right? If he played, right? So if he played, he'd be somebody that I probably wouldn't mind um, going to. Donovan Mitchell. If there's no Darius Garland, then I like Donovan Mitchell for something, right? Max Strus versus Cleveland though. I mean versus these guys. Um, whoever Orlando. He hasn't faced Orlando, right? But this number here at 8.5 is intriguing. In a sense. Let me put it down to the last 10 here. Over the course of the season, he's averaging 8.5 points. So that's where his points is sitting at. Last 10. Uh-oh. We got another super chat here. Today is our day to beat the books. Oh, my God. I feel a little bit better now. So small forwards, man, over this line here. Now I will say he is getting enough minutes, and Cleveland plays a little bit faster, and Cleveland plays a little bit faster, and these guys they don't play fast, right? Orlando, so things can get kind of mucky, right? But whatever, man. His usage is not up or anything of that nature. The minutes here, he's averaging about 26, and then they got the minutes at 28, and then the minutes, the field goal attempts at 11. He's averaging around 8 field goal attempts. So, but you got DeAndre Hunter coming off the bench and things of that nature. Evan Mobley, he had he looked pretty good. He had a couple pretty good games, especially the last two games. He had double doubles versus this team, 3 out of his last 4. So that's something to take a note of. And Jared Allen, right? So Jared Allen, um, I would like Jared. I would have interest in Jared Allen if there was somebody like Wendell Carter starting. So Wendell Carter should get the start, but they do have somebody like Gogo Batadze coming in that can do some damage as well. So you got to watch out for that situation, right? Not my favorite game. You guys like things. Cole Anthony now. I could see instances where Cole Anthony gets his points prop. I think his points prop opened up at 11.5. It's at 12.5 right now. Versus Cleveland. We know he's a microwave. If he's on, he's on, right? He's only hit this number once versus Cleveland, but the minutes have been very, very down for him. He hasn't played more than 16 minutes versus this team. But lately, he's been playing last 3 games, 31, 33, and 20. Um, hey, you know, it could be one of those spots where he can at least hit his points prop. I probably won't be going to it though, right? But it's instances where he can hit it. Not my favorite game here though, bro. Whatever you want to do, go ahead. Phoenix Suns and this Phoenix Suns and Memphis Grizzlies. I have interest here, right? I have interest in a multitude of things here. I don't know about. I was taking a look at the totals here, and let's see. What I see here, breaking news: Bills. What did they pay him? Khalil Shakir has signed a 4-year contract. That's that's uh that's well deserved. I think that's well deserved. Khalil Shakir should get that. I like Wagner rebounds. I got no sleeper at 5.5. 5.5 versus Cleveland. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. That's something that I kind of like overlooked, right? So 245 and a half. We got a whopping total here. That's interesting, right? Now, I couldn't see it. I was looking for it. I don't know. Maybe it could be because of Beal is playing good offensively, and it could be because of John Morant is playing minutes, right? So those are the only two things that I was looking at to see how's this game going to get over its total that they're seeing. So John Morant, I didn't even peep this, right? So he's to his regular numbers now. So his regular minutes, 36 minutes, 33, 5 games straight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games straight. So I guess that all that other shit is in the rearview mirror, right? 5 games straight, he's had 30, he's averaged about 33 minutes in his last 5 games, right? Um, Shooting a few threes and things of that nature. You guys know how I do like to target point guards versus this team. He's that aggressor. He's one of the guys that I don't mind targeting, right? So new addition to this model here. I'll use it right here. Is where we're gonna see graphics and things of that nature, right? So Doink added graphics and stuff like this. Now, gotta figure out how I want to do it, or whatever the case may be. But last 10 games here to the point guard position. Let's see. This is John Morant's heat map or whatever. In the paint, he's been looking good. I can click versus Phoenix here. Um, I guess this is John Morant versus Phoenix, I would say. And I could also get the shot chart, right? This is his last 10 versus Phoenix. Um, I could also the Suns, the Suns versus point guards heat map. So this is what I really want to see here. If it would load up. Okay. Above the at the top of the three, top of the key, that three ball at the top of the key, but in the paint they just vulnerable, right? How about if I click versus Memphis and let's see, versus Memphis. Okay, so the points in the paint, points in the paint, the top of the key three. Let me see something. Points in the paint. Okay, versus Phoenix. Okay, so he's balled versus Phoenix, right? I don't see none of these guys an aggressive, ready to go Ja Morant. I don't see none of these guys being able to stop him, right? Um, so 34 points here, 29, 27, 26 on 11th, and here we are today, right? So I don't know what I set over there. I think I set, let me see. I think I set his PRAs over there because I think I like him in a multitude of ways here. So let me go over here and flip the DVP one more time. And then let me go ahead and take a look at, okay, so let me see. 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 Just in general, right? Assist. So the 7.5 assists. Let me see. John Moran has 6. Um, let's see. 6 of 10. 6 of 10 to the point guards rebounds. 6 of 10 to the 1.5 threes. And combo should be green then. So 6 of 10, 5 of 10 on points and assists, combos. So versus Phoenix, let's see. John Morant versus Phoenix, his stuff is looking pretty good here, right? So, I like his points here. I don't know how I would do things, man. I think I think I added his PRA to the fold here. Darius Garland 2.5 rebounds if he plays, right? If he plays, Darius Garland 2.5 rebounds. Royce O'Neal, we're at this game right now. John Morant, yeah, I put his and Desmond Bain. Okay, I put his PRAs right there, right? I put his PRAs right there because I feel like it's a few things that's in play here. His points, his rebounds, and assists are in play. So that's why I put his PRAs there. So it looks like his best hit rates, these 4 out of 5, all those include his points, right? So points and assists, 4 or 5. Points plus rebounds, 4 or 5. Rebounds and assists, 3 of 5. Points plus rebounds plus assists, 4 or 5, right? So everything that involves points versus this team, historically for John Morant, he's just about hit it, right? And then they in the green over 50% in most of these categories, except for the points plus assists, which it is what it is, right? So you know, John Morant, um, whatever you want to do, right? 22.5 points at -114. I like it, man. I would like for him to be in the taking at least 19 to 20, 19 shots a game. That's what I and John Morant has been that guy like what are you gonna do? Like who are you? Like what the fuck are you out there doing type of guy. I mean 15 shots here versus Indy, I didn't like that at all, right? 13 shots versus Cleveland, like what are we doing? You need to be taking 18 shots. So let's hopefully he gets off that schneid, right? Desmond Bain. Like I said, I put him over here. I think I put Desmond Bain up there for points plus rebounds as well, or PRAs. Let's see, Desmond Bain. I put the PRAs there, and I was torn because when I look at the number here, I looked at let's say over the course of the season, right? So let's get this out the way. And I'm looking at his assist prop and his rebounds and assist prop. This is over the course of the season. His numbers his averages, he's averaging 5.8 rebounds and he's averaging 5.4 assists. Sometimes now I'm done with his threes. I think I'm done with his threes. Like he puts a fork in me, right? Sometimes, a lot of the times. So I ain't gonna say I'm probably done with his threes. I ain't gonna lie. But those are some of his averages over the course of the season. So going back to the last 10 games here, um, he's been playing some good ball, man. So this 2 for 13, like whatever, right? 5 for 13 versus Orlando and two good defensive teams, right? Prior to that, he went to a stretch right here, but versus Phoenix here, um, he's played good. I mean, over his points prop, 6 of 9, including both all 3 games. Well, 2 games this year, so that looks good. I keep saying it. I'm not a fan of this backcourt. I'm not a fan of this backcourt defensively for Phoenix or Memphis. Technically, um, so his rebound prop on last 10 games, he's over his rebound prop in 7 of his last 10, including 8 rebounds versus Phoenix. Um, Rebound chances look okay. 14, 16, 8, 9, 13, 11, 15, 21, 9, 14. It's showing that he's acclimated, right? Assists, 5 of 9 over his assists. So, I mean, and then you look at the combos. So I did end up throwing the points, rebounds, and assists up there because he can actually show up in either one of these categories. I just put him there. I don't know exactly which category I'm gonna really, 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 really play him at if I do play him out. But it's put me at the same game. It's put me at the good and the notion of having a good same game parlay atmosphere here. Now, as you can see, like I said, PRAs and things like that is green. 7 to 10 hit rate, everything, not everything, but points plus rebounds, rebounds and assists, and PRAs. Last 10 games, 7 of 10 hit rate. So he's in an okay spot, if you ask me. Um, Jalen Wells. He's went over this 2.5 rebound line as a parlay piece in 8 of his last 10 games, including versus Phoenix, the last game. And this points prop, I'm not going to probably look at them for points, right? But the rebounds here, um, the small forwards are going over their rebounds the last 10 games at 6.5. If you want to get to this 1.5 3, because he will give you 1.5 threes occasionally, he's just coming off a game where he hit 4 threes. You can look at his 1.5 threes at plus 100. Guys are 50% to this number in their last 10, and it is what it is, right? But the rebound prop, he's over this rebound prop in 8 of his last 10 games. He only played 19 games versus Phoenix. Phoenix has a tendency to like yank these centers in and out of these games. So you're gonna get a lot of looks. You're gonna get a lot of looks at Phoenix, right? When it comes to this center. And then if the games gets too fast and stuff like that, Edie will get his ass yanked too, and they'll be with Clark in there and shit like that. So I did add the 2.5 rebounds over there for Jalen Wells and Jaron Jackson Jr. Historically, versus this team, he's rebounded the ball very well. 8 of his last 9 matchups, he hit this 5.5 rebounds. I put that over there solely for this purpose, right? This doesn't mean that I'm gonna bet it. And then 6 of the last 10 games, including the game that he just played them on February 11th, he hit his rebound prop, right? The 1.5 threes, um, the 1.5 threes, he went or 5 for 3 versus them when he played them on the 11th, but 7 of 10 power forwards went over their line at 1.5 threes in the last 10 games. So it could be doable, right? Um, so, I mean, that's why I put Jaron Jackson over there solely of the spot. I like the spot, but I don't know if I'm going to bet it. Edie, another guy, I didn't even put him over there. I didn't put him over there, but he did have 9 rebounds versus this team. Um, last 9 games, last 10 games, he went over his number 6 of his last 10 games. Now for the points, centers went over this line versus Phoenix in 9 of their last 10 games. 6 of their last 10 games they went over this rebound line. That still don't mean I'm gonna bet it, right? I'm not probably not betting that shit, right? Shout out to Klingon for getting that for us last night, but still probably not gonna bet this, right? I'm still probably not gonna bet it. But at the end of the day, the rebounds, he had 9. He played 19 minutes, right? I can't, right? I hate going to the box score multiple times and not seeing my player in the game. What up, E? What up, Easy? Oh, okay. What's happening, my guy? What's going on, man? It's been a long time. Long time. How you feeling? How you feeling? Good to have you. So that's why I'm feeling. That's how I'm feeling about those guys, right? Rewinding back here uh, to Kevin Durant. Um, a lot of the numbers don't reflect, but historically, he's looked good versus this team. Um, I don't know, right? He looks good versus this 34, 29, 23, 27, 26, 37. It's Durant, right? So, it's Durant, right? So, I mean, guys like him, I did not add him. I did not add him, right? His peripherals looked good in the past. PRAs, the hit rates and things like that is pretty much okay. But he's Durant. I don't think you need me to add him. Durant has had an attitude all year, especially with our game. He's starting to complain we ain't tipping him, all this shit. But it is what it is, right? Um, Royce O'Neal. I had to add Royce O'Neal. The points hit rate, the threes hit rate at 50%, and then you got the rebound hit rate, right? So I looked at some of his numbers historically versus this team. Last 2 games, especially last year, the threes, he hit his threes versus his team. Uh, we know he's going to shoot the three, right? The points, he's up. I've been good, man, doing the same old thing, man. Doing what I can for the community, you know, helping out, trying to cash. After this All Star break, it's been kind of brutal. I ain't even gonna lie. It's been kind of brutal, but you never know what's gonna happen, man. You never know what's gonna happen. Um, but guys are 10 for 10 to this last 10 games. 10 for 10 to this number here, right? Uh, of course, he's not the highest usage player, but he's 6 of 10 to his number as of late. You don't have to get there if you don't want to. The 1.5, his threes is at 2.5. So the 2.5 threes, he's 7. That's good. That's good for him. That's good for him. So 2.5 threes, he's over this number. What did I set him to the side for? I set him to the side for points plus rebounds, and I still don't think I'm gonna get there. Right? This is just a sheer volume, just off being out there for sheer volume. I put him to the side for points plus rebounds, but I don't. I still don't think he's going to get there. Right? I was looking at the map for him, and I was looking for the map at the map for him, and just displaying a few things here. Just seeing, this is Royce O'Neal's heat map. We know he's a 3 and D guy. So Nat, I guess this is what 9 for 20 right here. So these corners here. Versus Memphis. Let me click versus Memphis and see what that do. So he's pretty much all around here, right? Let me see, 4, 7, 11. Um, 4, 3, 7, 9, right? 3, 7, 9. So 9 total here, 9 total here, right? So okay, okay. How about so O'Neal's heat map, O'Neal's shots? Grizzlies defense versus small forward heat map. Right here. Right here. So, okay. Right here. Right here. This is where he likes to let it fly at. And he likes to let it fly over here. 9 for 22 here. And they okay. Nice, man. Yep, yep, for sure. All right. Okay, Grizzlies heat map. Defense is small forward versus shots. Royce O'Neal's heat map. This is Royce O'Neal's spot right here. And hmm. And like I said, versus Memphis, he versus Memphis, last game he hit three threes, and then this game he hit two threes. He went over his rebounds twice. So you can look at his rebounds at 4.5. He played 31, 33 minutes that game. What his minutes been looking like as of late? 27, 23, 35, 35, 33, 30, 30. So, hey, it is what it is, right? Um, and then you got Bradley Beal. Bradley Beal has been on one, right? He's been on fire as of late. So he didn't play that game, though. He didn't play that game. He didn't play that game. He played one of these games, but he didn't play that last game. So Bradley Beal, that's another thing while I'm looking at the total, right? So like I said, Bradley Beal, this total was at 145 and a half. Bradley Beal didn't play that last game. And Bradley Beal has been balling. So, mm, long story short, like I said, I don't think this backcourt, neither one of these guys in the backcourt can guard John Morant. So I'm gonna have to be forced to look at John Morant points at 22 and a half. I win, lose, or draw. I'm probably gonna have to take an L there, but I'm probably gonna end up taking it. Booker only had 17 points that game. Last two games he played versus them this year, he's had 16 and he had 17 points. Hmm. What about his assists? 8, 9, and 8 assists. His assists in at 7.5 at plus 120. Seemed like he liked to distribute the ball. It's a pace-up matchup. Don't forget that. Memphis Grizzlies, number one in pace on the season, right? Um, we know Memphis can give up points around the basket. So, this is going to be an interesting game. It's going to be an interesting game. I do want to take a look at one more look here. I want to take a look at I want to take a look at see. Let me see something. Let me go to the bench. Tyus Jones had 9 assists that game. Mm, that's what them pace-up matchups will do for you. Plumlee had 6 boards. Bobo, damn. Bobo had 14 rebounds, three threes, 18 points. They gonna bust Bobo ass out again today. Um, Brendan Clark. Brandon Clark had 7 rebounds, 14 points. And that game went under. Okay. All right. That's all I wanted to see. Hunter had 12 boards with 23 rebound chances, but that he didn't play that game either. So Conchar be playing this game too. Okay, all right. I just wanted to see something. All right. Wow. Um, this Milwaukee and Houston Rockets game. Um, I expect. I guess we expect. Fred VanVleet to be playing, and a full strength Fred VanVleet, he would be in play, right? For the simple fact that Milwaukee, they aren't the best at guarding the point guard position. Points wise, they give up the most points in the league there. So things like that, right? If you think, if you think, if you think, I don't know how many minutes this boy is gonna play. I don't know, man. But let's see. Milwaukee, no, Houston, yeah. He's questionable. If he doesn't go, if he doesn't go, then of course I like Thompson, right? I'm gonna like Thompson. If he doesn't go, if Fred VanVleet doesn't go, I'm gonna like Thompson, right? Um, I'm probably still gonna like him. I don't know if he's gonna be limited or not. I'm probably still gonna like Thompson, but let's see. Fred VanVleet points set at 13 and a half. Thompson set at 16 and a half. Thompson will slide to the three. Don't know how many minutes Fred VanVleet will play, but I want to see the PRAs. Thompson is already at 30 and a half. Maybe, just maybe, I don't know. Maybe you could look at an under. I don't know though. I was looking at an under for Torian Prince in this matchup. Um, Seeing if what's the most I could get for him in the under here. Couldn't get a PRA. I probably would have slammed it, but versus Houston, last two games. First game this year, he had 2 points and on the 8th November. That was back in November though. He had 2 points and one rebound. But lately though, he played about 25 minutes that game. Lately though, I mean, he played 19 minutes here, right? He played 19 minutes here. I'm I don't know, man. Some unders. I'm looking at some unders for him. I don't give away many unders, but I'm looking at unders for him. And the only combo I could have found was points plus rebounds, and that's sitting at 10.5. Just maybe he might get to some unders here in this spot. Got Kuzma, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. Don't give me the. That's a lean for me. It's a lean for me. How about that? Didn't look at anything for Kuzma. I'm probably just gonna take a rain check on his ass. The rebounds. I have to take a look at the rebounds. Don't mean I'm gonna get there, but they are in play for ABC at 11 and a half. He's hit this number in every game he's played them since 2022, and um, he's 7 to 10 to this number. You get it at a minus 132. I got that set over there. That's something that I think you can look at the rebounds for sure. Um, Let me see. And also, I'll get to it in a second. And also, let's see. For Smith Jr. So he played 38 minutes because he was only dealing with a hand. So he played 38 minutes and he played 29 minutes. Okay, 29 and 38 minutes. Oh, let me see. Mm, I'll get to him. Um, Lopez, right? No Bobby Portis. Four of his last five games. Well, he's 5 of 10 to this number. Four of his last five games, he's hit this rebound line at 4.5. I had to put it over there, right? I disregard these numbers over here because he's just in a league of his own when it comes to rebounding. He's definitely allergic to rebounds. So I disregard these numbers. At a 4.5 line to a center is criminal. But at 4.5, I have to put this over there. Versus Washington, versus Washington, I don't know why I didn't pull the trigger. He ended up getting 9 boards. A double double for him would probably be astronomical numbers. But at the end of the day, here, Lopez, he's got to be in play for his rebounds. Historically, with somebody like Alperen Sengun down there, now he did have 10 rebounds last time he played them, so that's a sign, right? But I would straight bet this, right? Or maybe put it on a prize picks or something like that, a 6 man or something like that. But he's 4 or 5 to this number versus this team. He has to be down there. He's gonna have to be down there to guard this kid. So I can see instances where he gets his rebounds, man. So Fred VanVleet, like I say, Fred VanVleet is in a good spot if you want to get to that 13 and a half, or if you want to get to his threes, or you want to get to his assists. If he plays, be my guest there. Probably don't look good now, but and historically, it's probably green. Historically, it's really green, right? Like historically versus this team, he's did very well when it comes to this type of scenario here. The points, he's killed them. Well, he's hit his points prop. The threes every game. He hit his 3 point prop. So, it is what it is. Dating back to 2023, they haven't had a problem regarding the point guard position. So, for the spot, I got him over there. But his minutes can be limited. Or if somebody else if he's not in, somebody else plays the point guard, they probably gonna look green like that as well. Okay, so that's where we at with that situation. Jalen Green, I was looking at his rebounds, but for the spot, rebounds guards are over their rebounds in seven straight games versus this team. So at 4.5, and he plays enough minutes for it. So I was looking at that, but for the spot, I like it, but it's the spot, man, and that's about it when it comes to that. And then you got Thompson, right? His historical numbers here, they don't look so good. 10-7 and 4-3, but that's what I was trying. I was looking at some numbers, just thinking about maybe I can get to some unders here, but usage and things was not up to par to his usage numbers now. His usage numbers now are through the roof, right? But that 30 PRA, let's see what he's doing. 30 and a half PRAs, 5 of 10 to this number. Can we get an under with Fred VanVleet in there? He's been squeaking there. Um, Utah, he just got there. Minnesota, he just got there. I wouldn't even bet this against Phoenix. Mm, hmm. I got a decision to make when it comes to. I was thinking about taking the under. I was thinking about taking the under on his on because Jabari Smith Jr. is back. Tyree Eason should play, and if Fred VanVleet might play. I was thinking about taking the under 30 and a half for him, but I could be wrong. Jabari Smith Jr. Is somebody I didn't look at, and I could have been interested in his rebounds, right? 5.5 rebounds for somebody who's not limited for his minutes. I might have to pull the trigger, right? Um, he's 3 or 5 to this number historically, but I might have to pull the trigger. He's gonna have a tough defensive matchup. That's the only thing. But when you got on the back end Brooke Lopez, I don't know. Alperen Sengun, I don't know, right? But he's played 2 games. 9 rebounds versus Minnesota, 2 rebounds versus Utah, 4-6 for 3 for Minnesota. Points, looking at 11 and a half. Might want to look at his points plus rebounds or something like that, but something might have to shake. His points plus rebounds probably 16 and a half, 17 and a half. 17 and a half. Tough matchup for him, though. Might be some foul trouble here. You never know, but we'll see. I didn't check on Opera Shingun numbers, but I think you have to. I think you have to take him to consideration. His numbers are sitting at 20 and a half right now. I think you got to take him to consideration here. And then the rebounds for him, he's had 12. He had 13 rebounds. He is rebound prop in 4 straight games. 11 and a half, I don't think I can do it. I can't stomach it right now. He probably can get there, but for the value, I think I'd rather take a. It's painful to say this, but I think I'd rather take a stab at Lopez rebounds before, or maybe try to take Lopez for about 6 and see if he can get there. And it is what it is, bro. Straight up. Um, Damn, this shit going longer than I fucking thought. Uh, the next game here was the San Antonio Spurs, the Mavericks, and the Charlotte Hornets game. I haven't even looked at these 3 games, bro. Straight up. I haven't looked at these 3 games. I got Fox as my thumbnail, and I haven't even looked at them. Man, this is gonna be This is gonna be another long one, and I didn't want to go that long. All right, man, let's go. Um, let's do this a little bit glorified style, right? We can use some of our all season knowledge in this one here, man. So just thinking about this game, um, the Spurs, the Spurs, the Pelicans, off the back, I'm thinking about Fox points. Off the back, I'm thinking about Bismack Biombo rebounds, and I'm also thinking about Zion along with Misi's rebounds, right? So I'm thinking about those some things that I'm thinking about right off the back, which is automatically sizing this game up, like making it an okay spot for okay looking spot for same game parlay. Um, Kelly O. Oh shit, this is a rematch. Oh no, it's a rematch at that. Mm-mm-mm. Well, they did beat the Spurs. I don't know what happened to the Spurs. Spurs might want to get some revenge here. Kelly O went ballistic, man. 14, 15, and 2, but that boy went off in the rebounds category and things like that. So he started 2 games with this team here, and he went off in this game here. So he started at the 4. Zion went down to the 3, I believe. I don't know how that shit went. I don't know how it went, but I guess, right? So I don't know what to say about that situation. What's the lines? 3.5 assists plus 186. Rebounds 6.5. Points 9.5. Well, whatever, man. Um, 15 rebounds for Misi. Damn, they had 30 rebounds between the two of them. Wow. So Misi only played 22 minutes. Misi's been killing their ass. He got 14 rebounds and 15 rebounds. His rebounds sitting at 19, 9.5. I think you could look at his rebounds or you could look at his points plus rebounds, right? For Ease Misi, Viz, Ease, whatever, right? So let me I'm not gonna I don't think I'm gonna bet it, but since the spot is so good, let me just add it over there, right? Points plus rebounds, so I know where I'm at, right? 16 and a half points plus rebounds plus at plus 100 there. So and like I said, you can look at the spot here. Uh, People are over this line in 8 of their last 10 games for the points plus rebounds. And then the rebounds here, Points. They're averaging Senators are averaging 13.9 points versus them. They're over this line six of their last 10 games, and rebounds over their line 6 of their last 10 games. So whatever, right? Damn, they just got 15 to death. Look, 15, 12, 14, 12, 15, 15. Hmm, interesting. They should play harder today. Oh, shit. Zion, points prop at 24 and a half. Be my guest, right? You want to get there? Be my guest. That's all I can say. Zion had 22, 9, and 12, and 3. You could also look at his rebounds plus assists. Some of this shit here, I guess, whatever you want to do. Trey played 37 minutes. His rebounds at 55 and a half. He's over this line at 6 of 10. People are over their line at 5 of 8. And his assist prop. So he's been hitting his rebounds and assists and plus his assists. He's got a newfound role here with his assists, man. He's over assists in 7 straight games. And it's sitting at 4.5 at minus 138. Um, Interesting, right? So you could probably look at some combos for him. Um, 7 to 10 for the points and assists, rebounds and assists, 6 to 10, and PRAs, and 7 of 10, right? 3 points and 5 of 10. He went 3 of 10. Mm. This would probably be a same game, probably atmosphere. I can't just pick one play from this game, so I'll probably be looking at the usual suspects for what they do, right? Bismack Biombo had 10 rebounds. Don't know what his rebound prop gonna come out at. He had a double double. Yeah, this is one of those stat games right here. Harrison Barnes, he hit three threes, 13 points, 4 rebounds. This rebound sitting at 3.5. At this line here, 10 teams are over this line here. So right now, what's happening with him is Keldon. I guess Keldon is cutting into his numbers there, and Sohan and all that because his minutes have been down, especially these last 2 games. They did get beat up though, but 3 of 8 for 3 here, 4 rebounds there, um, 13 points, and then like I said, this rebound line, teams are over this line in 10 games straight at 3.5. The 1.5 threes, 8 of the last 10, and the points, 8 of their last 10, right? So to this position, they are giving it up, right? They have given it up. As you can see over there, probably going to be all green, but they don't have all his numbers out. Small forward, 3.5 rebounds. I said I wasn't going to his rebounds last game, and he hooked it, right? It's been a good spot for people, but I can't trust Devin Vassell on the rebounds, right? So guys are over their rebound line in 8 of their last 10 games at 3.5. So it is a good spot. Fox only had 13 points. What are we doing, right? What are we doing? I expect Fox to bounce back he got a hefty 24.5 point line. I might not bet it off the back though. I just want to know where these people are. Chris Paul. Mm, mm, mm. This was a beatdown though, wasn't it? Let me see. What was the score to this game? 96 to 114. Mm. I'm moving on. I didn't even cap. Oh no. Oh my God. I don't even want to cap this game here. So I think we know what the usual suspects are going to do, who they are, and what they're going to do, right? And what they're going to try to do, you know? So I want to take a look here. What I want to look at this game for is some peripherals, right? Um, Truth be told, these are two of the smaller teams right now. Um, these are two of the smaller teams, Jackson Hayes and PJ Washington and whoever else, right? So Um, I think there could be rebounds and assists to be had, at least, at the very least, rebounds, right? So Kyrie Irving personally is over this number in 7 of his last 10 games. Um, 14 to this number here. Um, I can look. Let me filter some shit here, right? Kyrie Irving probably going to take around 19 shots. He can take upwards of 25 to 30. The minutes for him is really, really up. They just got their ass blown out by the Golden State Warriors, so we don't know who they are right now. But I want to filter some things real quick. To the point guard, I want to give them at least more than 17, more than 17 shots. Apply that and see what these point guards been doing. His threes is over 2.5. I like that. Okay, can't deny that. I can't deny his points and or threes. I like it. I couldn't talk you off of that. What about his assist prop? 4.5. Point guards are over this number in 8 of 10 when they take more than 17 shots. So I couldn't talk you off of that. I could even take that filter off and see what they look like. It's still they still over it. So for the spot, gonna have to look at the assists. For whatever else you like, you're gonna have to look at the assists for Kyrie Irving and threes, right? Um, Dante Exum. I'm not looking at that. Clay. Clay has been cooking this 2.5 3 point prop. He's hit this number at 8 of 10. Um, he's probably taking about 8 a game, about 13 shots a game. The rebounds. The rebounds at 13 and a half. I mean at 3.5. I got to add this at plus money. I got to add this. I have to add this. If he don't get there, he don't get there. But this team is so small. You get a plus 128 and a plus 135 on DraftKings. These teams are smaller. I got to add that, right? Um, it is what it is. Last 5 games to this position, 4.2 rebounds. Somebody had 8. That was Michael Porter Jr., who is a pretty decent rebounder. Clay is not the best rebounder, but come on, man. Stand up. Stand up today, goddamn it. Do something. Shit. I'm gonna put that over there because I think he can get there. Probably won't bet it. 2.5. I could take it down to 2.5 though, right? And get a parlay piece out of it. PJ Washington. Um, don't have PJ Washington lines out. I'll be looking at PJ Washington threes. Um, if he comes out at 1.5, he's hit three threes or more in 4 of his last 5 games. I'll be looking at PJ Washington rebounds too. So that's what I'm gonna be looking at there, man. He's gonna have to stay out of foul trouble. That's what I'm. Mm, mm, mm. Luca's numbers are 30 and a half, 3.5, 3.5 threes, 9.5 rebounds. That motherfucker, I ain't even looking at Luca's shit. He might try to go for a triple double. The 3.5 rebounds here. He's with um Reeves. It's a parlay piece, but he went over this number in 7 of 10 points in 7 of 10, and and uh and 3 pointers in 6 of 10. Um, this line guards are over this line in 9 of their last 10 games here. So the 3.5 rebounds, you got to look over that. That's what I came to this for this game for. Look at peripherals, right? So the 3.5 rebounds for Reeves are in play, and whatever else you want to look at. The assist prop here, he's over in 6 of 10. Whatever, right? You're gonna have two of the best players that on the court, and LeBron and Luka. This is gonna be crazy, right? And his peripherals hit rates has been 8 of 10, 8 of 10, 7 of 10, 9 of 10. That's the PRA, rebounds, assists, points plus rebounds, points plus assists. He's been balling, right? He's been balling. So we'll see what's gonna happen. We'll see what's gonna happen today. I'm looking at this game for straight peripherals, bro. Rui continues to play ball. He's over his line in 8 of 10. Um, Man, he continues to ball. The rebounds, that was crazy. He had 0 rebounds. I had him for 3. That was crazy on a bankroll builder. That was crazy. He sold like a he sold. Points plus rebounds. Everything with the revolving points has been pretty good for him the last 10 games. So points plus rebounds, points plus assists. Oh, PRAs and points plus rebounds. He's been looking good. Um, and then you got LeBron, right? Jackson Hayes. Oh my God, this nigga here, man. Well, I'll be wanting to bet on his rebounds so bad, man. He's averaging 5.2 in the last 10. In a spot like this, he should be able to get there. That's all I can say. In a spot like this, he should be able to get there. That's all I can say, man. I can't say nothing else about it, man. I got a few plays there to the side. Luca and the Lakers and stuff like that. I don't have to. You guys know what you're gonna want to do with them, right? Last but not least, Jesus Christ. Still not my favorite game. Not my favorite slate. Still ain't, right? LaMelo Ball, his lines ain't out. He probably don't play, right? This is a back to back. We'll see. So, um, immediately go here to without LaMelo Ball here, and I know we're gonna look at him for threes, right? But we're gonna see what's gonna happen. But he is gonna take some extra threes here. I know that. So his points prop sitting at 13 and a half. I think you gotta consider it, okay? Think you got to consider it. So I'm gonna put his points over there. I'm as a lean because I believe that uh, there will be no. I believe there will be no Lamelo Ball today, right? And then no Lamelo Ball. Um, Josh Green, I just got to go past you, bro. Bridges. I don't know how he's gonna. The usage should be there for Bridges here. They're probably gonna have Mark Williams today. So, but that doesn't. I mean, the usage should still be there without Lamelo Ball, or with Lamelo Ball. So the thing about that, defensively, he'll probably see some Jimmy Butler. He'll probably see some Jimmy Butler and um, the boy. What's his name? Draymond Green, right? So that's what you gotta just think about. If you still want to take his bets or whatever the case may be, but the usage is going to be there for him. Without Lamelo Ball, he's averaging 22 points in his last. I mean, 22 shots in his last 10 games, right? And he's over his rebound in 9 of his last 10. Uh, so assist line, he's over at 3.5. 7 of his last 10, and I guess his rebounds and assists probably 100% hit rate, man. Rebounds and assists, yeah, I could have figured that since Lamelo when Lamelo was out. But we know he's somebody we can go to. His points prop sitting at 22 and a half. He's averaging 25 points without Lamelo. How about versus Golden State without Lamelo? 19 to 22 points. And just in general here, let's see. Both times he's played them has been without him, and he's hit his rebound prop. But that's last year's type shit, right? So we know he's going to be in play. Miles Bridges in play here. Mark Williams, I don't know if I want to even mess with Mark Williams here. I don't even think I want him to even mess up any of my money. I don't want him to go out there and get ran off the floor, and I'm stuck with him. So I don't know what I'm going to do. And then, I mean, the Currys, it's Curry. Pods, outlier game yesterday, last game. And um, this is versus Dallas. I mean, yeah, no, yeah. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me run this shit back. Who the fuck did they just play? They just played Dallas? All right, yeah. So he had 13 rebounds. That's crazy, right? Over his 1.5, 3 games, his 3 games in a row. I checked in on that, right? So I definitely like that. I'm gonna put that over there. I'm not putting those 6.5 rebounds over there, but the 1.5 threes, definitely, right? Definitely taking a stab at that as a parlay piece. So, his points prop sitting at 13.5. Yes, he could get there, but whatever. Moody. Moody's been on one. The rebound line at 3.5. People are over their line in um, small forwards over their line in nine of the last 10 games. He's over in 5 of his last 10. So for the spot, it can go over there for the spot. I probably won't get there though. Jimmy Butler, uh, the rebound spot for him at 5.5 is an interesting one. Um, can he get there? Yes, he can. Am I going to bet it? Probably not. Right? 5.5. I can see instances where he gets there though. Um, I ain't fucking with Draymond Green straight up. And that sums it up, man. That sums it up. For the last few minutes here, let me go over to Prize Picks and take a look at some of these here. I don't mind the 18 and a half points for Jason Tatum. Me and Tacos don't get along though if they ain't on my plate, right? So, but we looked at everything else. Let's cover the first thing I like here is 3 points attempted, right? Al Horford, I don't know if he plays today. I don't know. So let's take a look at the injury news real quick too. Let me refresh this and see what we got. Boy, we still ain't got nothing. Mmm. Still ain't got nothing, huh? We just gonna get bombarded. All right. So, Derek White, 7.5 3 pointers attempted. Jalen Brown, 4.5. I like this one here. Jalen Brown, 4.5 3 pointers attempted. RJ Barrett, Jason Tatum. I can see all these boys getting there. These are attempts now. You don't have to make them. These are attempts. Scotty, Peyton Pritchard, 7.5. 4 of his last 5 games. These was 3 point shooting mother effers. Kristaps Porzingis, 5.5 3 point attempted. Donovan Mitchell's. Um, hmm. Struz, I don't like that Orlando game. Something fishy about that one. DeAndre Hunter, though, interesting. CJ, I need him to take a few more threes last game. He can get there, though. I can see him getting there. Chris Paul, 5 threes up there. Darren Fox, 3 straight games. That's interesting. They must be encouraging him to shoot the three. Jordan Hawkins, Grand Theft Alvarado, 4 of his last 5 games, at least pushed. Devin Vassell, his ass, I don't know what to do. They want to get rid of him. Harrison Barnes, 4 of his last 5. Kelly O. Trey. Don't mind Trey. Keldon. I didn't even look at Keldon. Mm. Bruce Brown. Kyrie. I ain't even got. I'm a yes on that one. Reeves. I think that's a yes. They need him to space the floor, but I can look at other things too for Reeves. Hmm. I like that Kyrie 7. Because if you're going to hit three threes, 3 of 7, 4 of 8, some shit like that. Um, Points combos 45 for Jason Tatum, 45, 48. ABC Shangoon, Kyrie 40, 57. Mm, that's an interesting one. LeBron James and Kyrie at 51. 3 pointers made combo. Tatum at 5. Tatum and Grady at 5. Tatum can hit that by himself, so that's in play by default. Um, mm, could happen. Mitchell could happen. This one could happen as well. Not taking that. Could happen. 4.5. Desmond Bain would just. Mm, mm, mm. Doncic and Kyrie, they gonna shoot him. They gonna shoot him. This one is I like this one too. Some plays I like. Um, Assists combo. Scotty and Tatum can happen. Remember, quickly can take some assist opportunities away from Scotty Barnes, but it can happen. CJ and Chris Paul, Booker and John Morant. I have interest in that one. Booker 8 assists or better in 3 games straight versus this team. Kyrie and Luca, it can happen, especially on some maybe triple double something for Luca. So that could be in play. Even if Luca go out there and get 9, and Kyrie get you 4, that'll cash. Rebounds combo. Kristaps Porzingis, Jakob Poeltl, 16. I have interest in Kristaps Porzingis rebound prop if there's no Horford, Wendell Carter, Jared Allen. It's possible. Giannis, Albert Sengun. It's possible. Richards, Edie. It's possible. Both of them could get ran off the floor, but it's possible for it to happen. I'm scared. Um, 3 pointers made. Grady is a yes. Horford can get there. I'm taking this one as a straight. Jaylen Brown as a straight. Um, Horford 2.5. Oh, that's a yeah. Derek White can definitely hit that. Um, you can hit that one too. 1.5 threes, 3.5 threes. Mm. Jason Tatum 4.5. He can hit that. Mm. Scotty Barnes is a no for me. 1.5 for Cole Anthony. I think he got there last game or a couple games. That's interesting. Um, I like the matchup for him. That backcourt, not scared of that backcourt. 3.5 is doable, and 4.5 for Garland, but I'm not betting that. 4.5. Mm, Trey Castle. I haven't been looking at Castle lately. I don't want to look at him either. Harrison Barnes, sneaky. He's in a good spot to hit the three. CJ has that potential. 3.5. Bad game last time. Never know. Uh, Damn, they got him at 3.5, 4.5 and shit. Mm, Jalen Wells coming off a 4 3-point make game. John Morant, good spot for it. I like his points today and his assists or points plus assists. Desmond Bain is a no. This boy here can do it. Dame Lillard has that upside. Fred VanVleet has that upside. Nick Smith Jr., 3.5, might happen. I think that, LaMelo Ball, I think he's going to be out, so it's definitely in play. Moses Moody is an interesting play as well at, at 2.5. Maybe with some blowout risk there. 3.5, the usage will be there for um, Miles Bridges. Pods 2.5. Coming off a 3 or 4 3-point make game. Austin Reeves 2.5 in general is in play. PJ Washington 1.5. I'm gonna like that. Probably gonna put that in one, right? Um, and probably Austin Reeves 2.5. Max Christie's 1.5. Might end up being a same game parlay because I know I can add 1, 2, 3. I can add all 3 of these plays. And Austin Reeves rebounds. I want to see what they have in on Prize Picks. Kyrie Irving has that potential. Luka has that potential. 5-3 potential. Max Christie has 2.5 3-point potential. And PJ Washington got that potential too. 4 of his last 5 games. They're gonna give us that. Mm, I hope he hit it because I'm definitely gonna take it in the demon play. All right, I sure hope he hit it. See, if I take Devin Booker and John Morant assist combo, John Morant gonna have 30. Desmond Bain gonna have 22 assists. That's gonna be the killing part. That shit crazy. Speaking of assists, let's go. Let's look. Let's get us one together. 5.5. I like that. Derek White is doable. Jakob Poeltl, if he plays, might be limited. Eight assists for Tatum is a demon, huh? 8.5 too. Franz at 4. You get push potential there. 5, you get push potential for Paulo. Trey Murphy been dropping dimes. He had 5 or better in 5 straight games. Zion, what's his regular assist line? If you got a demon at 5.5, mm, good guy. John Morant 7 assists. Desmond Bain 5 assists. I like both of those. Yeah, 6 versus Phoenix. They must think he gonna be scoring. Let me take this shit down. But shit, 7 assists for Booker. I like that too. Damn. Mm, fuck. Oh, I like this. Mason Plumlee, even if he don't get there. I like that. 1.5. I know what he does. I like that. Tyus Jones, 3.5. This minute should get a haircut today since the other 2 guys are back. 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 2 guys are ba Jimmy 5 assists. I like that. Curry is doable. Moody can stumble into 2 assists. Damn, 3.5 assists. Mmm. Mm. That motherfucker looked at me like his face looked like don't do it. He looking like don't do it, man, because I'm finna shoot this thing tonight straight up. Oh my god. 4.5 assists with potentially no ball. Uh, damn. That's kind of okay. Demons for assists for Bron and Luca. 8 and 8 for LeBron and Luca. I want to look at the rebounds one time, and I'll put a 5 or 6 pick together right now though. I already got some plays. I just want to see what these rebounds look like. 3.5, 8.5, 6, 7 for Scotty, 8.5, 7.5 there. Hmm. Nisi at 9. Brook Lopez. I'm taking his rebounds though. I like ABC 11.5. It's at 12, same shit, but you gotta get 13 to put to cash it. Let's see what we got over here. Let's go to the three pointers. One and a half for Jaron Jackson. PJ one and a half. Let's go one and a half for Christie. It's gonna end up being a damn near same game parlay for this shit. Man, got too many players from that game right there. What other play did I say? Lopez. I'll take a stab at Lopez rebounds. Mm. I'm gonna have to take one of these guys down. I don't play this one too though. I'm gonna put one with Luke and them in there too, man. So uh Kyrie Irving, 7 3-pointers attempted. Austin Reeves, four rebounds. 1.5 threes for PJ Washington. 1.5 threes for Max Christie. Lopez, 4.5 rebounds. And Nisi, 9 rebounds. I'm gonna do one with John Morant, all them in there too. Let me go over here to the books real quick. Um, let's go over to the books. Let's get let's get active here, right? How about we go about we take, let me see, assists. How about we take 2 assists? How about we take the threes here? Let's go Derek White threes. Let's go three threes for Derek White. Um, 10 rebounds for ABC. There we go, 8 rebounds for ABC. No, I'm gonna scratch that. I'm gonna scratch that. Um, do a 3-point parlay here. 3 threes for Bridges. I'm gonna go back to Derek White. 3 threes for Kyrie. How about we take 3 for Jason Tatum? How about we take 3 for Luca, right? How about we take we can get 3 for CJ today. Can you step up for me today, bro? We get 20 for Ja. I guess we can go back to the 10 rebounds for ABC. 2 threes for Nick Smith. We can't bang this out, man. See how well we can't bang this one out. 3 threes for Bridges. I'm gonna play that straight. 3 threes for Derek White. I'm gonna play Kyrie Irving 3 straight. Jason Tatum, parlay piece. 3 for Luca, 3 for CJ. Um, 20 points for Ja. Um, ABC 10 rebounds, two threes for Nick Smith Jr. Two threes for Pods too. Let me see. Two threes for Pods. Put that up there. And I guess I'll take two threes for Emmanuel quickly. Really want to put two threes up there for Chris Kristaps, but I'm a fold, right? And definitely see if we can hit this. This would be nice. This would be nice at a plus 1100, 11 legs. That'll be nice, man. Walk that down. What does it take to win a G? Let's see. 8, $9, man. That's less than some McDonald's, man. That's less than McDonald's, man. Try to win a G. What's up? What's up, Inez Martin? What's going on? That's a lotto play right there, right? So $8 and 80 cents to get you 88 cents. Trip eights, 888. I definitely playing that. 888 to win 1,000, right? Uh, you got three threes for Bridges, three for White, three for Irving, three for Tatum, three for Luca, three for CJ, 20 for Ja, 10 rebounds for ABC, two threes for Smith, two threes for Potts, two threes for Manuel quickly. 888 get you 1,000 bucks. How about the prize picks? Now prize picks play right here. I got a bunch of prize pick plays. Probably do like 3 tickets, but at the end of the day though, this will be one of them. All of this shit risky for six picks. It's hard to hit this. I go 5 or 6 all the time, but Kyrie Irving 7 3 pointers attempted. Reeves 4 rebounds, two threes for PJ Washington, two threes for Christie, 5 rebounds for Brook Lopez, and 9 rebounds for Misi. Right. Um, some of the plays that I liked here, um, Jaren Jackson Jr. Darius Garland 2.5 rebounds. It's a good spot for him. I might not play it. Royce O'Neal, his threes and or his points or his rebounds. I'm probably not playing that shit. I might play his threes. Royce O'Neal 2.5 threes right there. John Morant, this is a good spot for his points and his assists, right? So I might end up taking his PRAs, might end up taking his points plus assists or his assists, right? Desmond Bain, points, assists, rebounds. It's an okay spot, right? Um, I don't know if I'll get to it. Jalen Wills, I'm going to toss this 2.5 rebounds into a parlay piece. Jalen Wills, Jaren Jackson Jr. is the spot, right? He's hit this number consistently versus this team, 5.5 rebounds. ABC hit this number consistently versus this team, 11.5 rebounds. Um, Brook Lopez, boy, do not play this, right? Do not play Brook Lopez rebounds, but this spot, it's a possibility that he can get there. The spot for Fred Van Vliet is awesome, right? But he's coming back from injury. I wouldn't, I wouldn't. But if he doesn't play, then you could look at Thompson, right? Point guards versus these guys are, you know, versus uh, Milwaukee, cake matchup. R.J. Barrett, his points plus his rebounds. Historically, he's played very well versus Boston. Doesn't I'm just putting it up there because of the spot. Pritchard, his rebounds and his threes are definitely in play, right? Versus the spot is great. Jaden Brown, I'm taking Jaden Brown 1.5 threes. I'm playing him straight. Misi, just this is a rematch, man. He just had 15 rebounds versus his team. Do what you want to do, bro. I got points plus rebounds up there. His rebound sitting at 8, 9.5. Whatever you want to do, it is what it is. But this is a rematch. Things start to get tougher in rematches. Could not talk you off of this 4.5 assists for Kyrie Irving. I don't know what he's gonna do. It just was an okay spot. It was the spot. I think point guards are over in 7 and 10 versus this team. Klay Thompson. Both of these teams are kind of small. The Lakers and the Dallas. And Dallas, they're kind of small. There's a possibility he could stumble into 3.5 rebounds, but you're getting it for a good value at plus 128. 2.5 rebounds, you could take it for a parlay piece. Austin Reeves, the hit rate is good for this 3.5 rebounds, so it's just a hit rate. Nick Smith Jr., I'm expecting the LaMelo Ball to be out. That puts Nick Smith Jr. in play for the 13.5. If you take it now, you get to the 13.5. He's going to be out. It's going to be 14.5 or better. Pods, 1.5 threes is a parlay piece. Give it to me in parlays. And Moses Moody, I just threw him in there. I'm not betting that shit at 3.5. But the spot looked okay, and this is whatever. The spot looked okay, but not something that I'm really hanging my hat on, right? So I'm out of here, bro. Straight up, I'm out of here. Peace.